Alright, hello and welcome. Commander MoMo reporting for duty. Hope you can hear me. If you can't, please let me know. We're doing Universally Gums. As you can see, we have a box and we're doing Germany. Never been to Germany, but you know, they got tasty things. So you can see Germany. We were just over here in our last box in Poland, which is to I'm bad at directions. But yeah. So our first one will start over here. Here we have looks like Hall, I guess. So that's these right here. Says check out the biggest city in Saxony-Anhalt, and you'll discover the historic opera house, a bustling market square, and the best dark chocolate I can't say it perfectly, and I know what it is, but I just can't say it right. Bonbons you never tasted, which are conveniently waiting for you in a box. Yay. And then next we go to Bavaria. Everybody knows Bavaria. It says look around the mossy forest of Bavaria, and you could be lucky enough to find the Lady Slipper orchid, one of the rarest varieties in the world. Hello, Lily. Welcome, welcome. I'm probably going to say this town wrong, but here we go. And you see the castle right here. It may look familiar to you. So in Swangau, I guess. Don't sprechen the Deutsch. If you think you've wandered into Disney World, think again. Neuschwanstein Castle predates Cinderella by an entire century and was the inspiration for many fairy tale designs. So that's why that one looks familiar. And then we have Frankfurt. I'll explain the kids here in a second. Y'all probably have an idea though. The iconic green gabled roof Romer has served as Frankfurt City Hall since 1405 and has been the most famous landmark ever since. And then we got up here. Come on. Please don't get in the way like you did last time. I've never been, but I heard it's nice. We have Lanau, I guess. Visit this town and see a historic castle, explore the natural caves and caverns, and of course, munch on the crispy spring onion rings in the box. And then we get up here. We have our goat or sheep. I'm not sure what he is. That's Hansted. Nightjars, adders, and wolves. Oh my. Come visit the Lundberg Health Wildlife Park, one of the only places where you can find endangered animals like the German gray Heath sheep. So he is a sheep. 50. Always collect those. But we had the kids on the cover. So welcome to Germany. So it's Hansel and Gretel if anybody was curious. It said Guten Tag from Germany. Once upon a time there was a box, and that box flew all the way from Germany to your doorstep, so that you could try some of the best snacks in the world. But that's only a start to this month's tale. Get ready to discover Germany's historic castle, exciting festivals, and of course delicious chocolate. Yay, we're in for more chocolate. Some of the best in the world, which is true. So ready to live happily ever after. So as I said, on the cover is Hansel and Gretel from Grimm's Fairy Tales. If you're a fan of fairy tales, you likely already recognize the scene from the famous German story Hansel and Gretel. While many of you know this and many other tales from the iconic book of Grimm's Fairy Tales, the stories were not originally penned by the Grimm brothers at all, but rather collected. Some of the stories predate the founding of Germany itself, potentially dating back over 6,000 years. And then we got a golden eagle. There we go, golden eagle. This majestic bird of prey symbolizes courage, strength, and victory. So, cool. All right, all aboard the trivia train. Choo choo, and a Cali tail. So if you know the answer or want to guess, you don't have to. Just put your answer in the chat. You are in my way. And after we get through some of this stuff, we'll start our tastings. So number 1, what do the locals call the Chancellor's office in Berlin? The green room, the washing machine, the aquarium, or the brain? So the green room, the washing machine, the aquarium, or the brain? What do the locals call the Chancellor's office in Berlin? I'm gonna say the aquarium. Then just so we have aquarium, the brain. So let's see. The washing machine. The Chancellor's office is dubbed the wash machine. I guess the washing machine because its most unusual feature is a huge circular glass window that looks like a washing machine door. Since Gerhard Schroeder, Chancellor from 1998 to 2005, disliked the design, claiming that people could see his bathroom, but that didn't stop the office from earning the Germany's top architecture prize in 2005. Since, according to myth, what lies under the Kyffhäuser Hills? A sleeping emperor who died in 1190, a golden ox that grants wishes, a pond of immortality, or a road to the city of saints? I'm going to say a road to the city of saints. So, according to the myth, or to myth, what lies under the Kyffhäuser Hills? Sleeping emperor who died in 1190 by Callie, a golden ox that grants wishes, pond of immortality, or a road to the city of saints. And Lily would be correct. Legend has it that in the 12th century, Holy Roman Emperor Frederick I sleeps beneath the hills of in central Germany. While he allegedly perished in battle, a legend arose that he was bewitched into eternal slumber, and that once his beard grows around his table 3 times, he'll awaken again. In the meantime, you can still visit the hills to meet him, a 19th century monument of him. So, you can see him, but it's, yeah. I'm sorry, like, this is, like, super tiny, like, way tinier than it normally is. I need to go get my eyes checked. Okay. According to German tradition, which is bad luck? Shaking hands with a chimney sweep, saying cheers while toasting with water, tossing salt over your left shoulder, or knocking on wood. Yeah, it's super tiny this time. I don't know why it is, but it is. I think it's saying cheers with toasting with water, I think. I should know. Most of my family is German, or somewhere along the road. I don't know, we're mixed, so it's alright. But it's interesting to see what's kept in families. Tossing salt, and I say, cheers with the water. So it is saying cheers with water. It's bad, don't do that. In Germany, saying Prost, or cheers with water is bad luck. To understand why, we have to go back, way, way, way back to ancient Greece. Ancient Greeks toasted the dead with water to symbolize the journey through the underworld. So in modern Germany, toasting with water is said to bring bad luck to your guest. So, yeah, don't toast with water. It's bad luck. Which game was invented in Germany? Dominoes, Battleship, Chinese checkers, or Candyland? I'm going to say Battleship. It seems like a very German game. Last time I played Battleship, we were missing a piece and Des wiped me out. So, because I was missing a boat. So, but anyway, and Lily says Candyland. Oh, we're both wrong. Believe it or not, Chinese checkers was actually invented in Germany in 1892, based off a similar four-cornered game called Halma. This star-shaped version was originally named Sternhalma, or Starhalma, until it was brought to the U.S. in 1928 and marketed as Chinese checkers to keep up with the trending interest in Asian imports. So, there you go. Alrighty. The Wonderland Calcar amusement park is uniquely located at blank. A former concert hall, a local dump, a nuclear power plant, or an underwater greenhouse. I don't believe any of them, to be honest. But I'm gonna say the greenhouse underwater. What says use? You say greenhouse 2, Lily. Okie dokie. See, what number was that? 5. And all that screaming from the roller coaster or radiation? Okay, just kidding. While the park was built on the site of what was supposed to be a nuclear power plant, local protests caused the plans to be scrapped before the reactor was built. So the shell of the plant was abandoned. There was only one logical thing to do: turn it into an amusement park, complete with rides, rock climbing, hotels, and a bowling alley. Now the only thing it radiates is fun. Cool. Cool. The Autobahn Highway is unique because it has no speed limit, nobody has ever crashed on it, police don't patrol it, or it has a speed limit of 1,000 miles per hour. Okay. The Autobahn is unique, or the Autobahn Highway is unique because it has no speed limit, nobody has ever crashed on it, police don't patrol it, or its speed limit is 1,000 miles per hour. I think it's the no speed limit, and Lily says police don't patrol it. And it has no speed limit. Welcome to one of the world's safest highways in the entire world, where you can go up to 100 miles per hour, over 8,000 miles. Despite the fact that that's really tiny. Despite the fact that more than half of the road has no legal speed limit, the famous highway sees 26% fewer accidents than those with speed limits. While potential limits of 80 miles per hour have been proposed in the past, to this day those measures have never been passed, so locals can continue to drive as quickly as they please. Me and Des discussed why there are fewer accidents on the Autobahn than elsewhere, and we came up with some interesting theories. But cool. Anywhere it's got fewer accidents is great. After World War II, an American airman delighted the children of West Berlin by giving them a Game Boy, or giving them each a Game Boy, which is expensive, teaching them all to play baseball, teaching them how to garden, or airdropping candy from his airplane. And I actually know the answer to this because I'm a nerd. After World War II, an American airman delighted the children of West Berlin by giving them each a Game Boy, teaching them how to play baseball, teaching them how to garden, or airdropping candy from his airplane. Lily says airdropping candy. And you would be correct, madam. After World War II, Berlin was split up into two, with East and West Berlin. And with West Berlin being controlled by the US, Britain, and France, and East Berlin being controlled by Russia. When the Russian government cut off land routes into West Berlin, the only way to bring in supplies was by plane. With resources so limited, things like chocolate and candy became high-value commodities that could even be used as currency. And that made it all more generous when Lieutenant Gal Halvorsen airdropped 23 tons of candy via mini parachutes to the children of West Berlin. Yeah, I knew that because I went to a aviation museum years ago. I think I was in middle school, and they had a small exhibit about him. So I thought it was cool. I mean, that's nice. You don't have to do that, but he did. Alright, our last one on the trivia train. Which of the following was invented in Germany? The steam engine, air conditioning, microscopes, or the printing press? Which of the following was invented in Germany? Hello, Woolsey. Welcome, welcome. The steam engine, air conditioning, microscopes, and the printing press. The steam engine. I know this one. Thank you, college. It's the printing press. You wouldn't be reading this booklet right now if it weren't for Johannes Gutenberg, who invented the printing press in 1436. Before his marvelous invention, books had to be copied by hand, making them rare and expensive. But thanks to movable type, books could be mass-produced, making them accessible to readers all over the world. Could you imagine a world where there were books and newspapers never existed? I love movable type. Typefaces, type fonts, leads, headers, footers, type stuff. Yes, I'm a nerd. I know that stuff. That's what happens when you go to school for graphic design. You learn that. Yeah, you should. It's a big deal. And if you ever seen a Gutenberg Bible, it is a lucky thing for you. I've never seen one. I've seen pictures of them, classes and various things, but he unleashed a communication revolution. So we have, where is he? There he is, right there. Gutenberg. So we have a recipe here. It is Wina Coquelette. So basically, it is German breaded pork chops, and it sounds delicious. It looks really easy to make too. Sounds good. And then we have our list of people. I guess we can do that real quick. So the first one is Saint Hildegard. I know a few of y'all are like, "Oh, I know who that is." Here. I can't remember which one she is, but anyway. We have Johannes Gutenberg, which the printing press dude. And if Dez is watching, he knows this one. Johann Wolfgang Goethe. And I'm probably saying his name wrong. One of Dez's favorite stories. I guess it'd be a novel, or is it a play? I can't remember.
You triggered my trap card!
I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore! I used to! And then we have Ludwig von Beethoven. Sorry, I watched Bill and Ted recently. And then Albert Einstein, everybody knows him. And then we have Hannah Arendt. I probably misspelling and then missaying her name. And then the last one is Angela Merkel. I think she's still current Chancellor of Germany. I'm not quite sure. So anyway, I love Beethoven. He's one of my favorite. Fleur-Elise is my favorite song in the whole world. But yeah, I say Beethoven because I like Bill and Ted. So we're gonna start with our drink on our snacks. So it is an epic poem. Thank you. I knew you liked Faust, but anyway. Maybe they'll do that one at the Mud Show, maybe. Anyway. So here we go. We have Mezzo Mix. I'm kind of concerned about this because it is cola and orange soda. I don't know if it's orange flavored cola or if it's both of them together, but we shall see. It's brown. Actually, I don't know. It's kind of a light brown. It's orangey brown. Brown? It's interesting. Sweet cola meets the tangy orange juice. So at first glance, you might be thinking that it's an orange soda, but you're very close to being right. This is actually a highly popular drink that blends soda with real orange juice. So that's why it looks weird. I should have put it in a glass so y'all can see it. Because it's brown, but it's orangey. It's interesting. Hence the slogan, Cola Kissed Orange. Cola kisses oranges. Or orange. Which it says though, right at the bottom. You didn't see it? Cola Kissed Orange. I don't speak a bit of German. One of our old roommates tried to teach me. Didn't work. Take a sip and you'll immediately taste the difference between this and your standard orange soda. And no wonder with the flavors that are kissing, because they're clearly and it's tasty. It's different. You know, but I mean, I sometimes put lemon juice in my Coke, so same difference to me. Gives me the burps though, which is not good. Alright, which one are we going to start with? We're going to start with our bonbons here. More chocolate. Colorin. Yes, that is Kruglin. Yes. You're in for a whole new world of flavor, and by that we mean Kruglin. Kruglin, I guess. A type of chocolate which translates to globes. That's what they look like. While Kruglin is one of the most popular chocolate types, this one is extra special. For starters, it hails from Germany's oldest chocolate factory, Hallerin, which opened all the way back in 1804. Secondly, it is by far the... I'm sorry if y'all hear me like burp and stuff. It's rude and I apologize. But if you hear it, that's probably what it is. Secondly is by far the factory's most famous creation to date, created by sweet lovers all across the country, or cherished by sweet lovers all across the country. Thirdly, its iconic spherical shape was designed to resemble the buttons on the local salt miners' jackets. And lastly, it is filled with decadent stracciatella. I can't say it. I've never been able to say it. I just know what it is. This stuff. It's delicious. One of Germany's favorite flavors of gelato. Filled with cream and chocolate flakes. It's basically chocolate and cream. It's delicious. So, more chocolate. Oh. Here we got. Sorry, I don't even know my stuff. I hadn't done it. Here we go. Cream and a little bit of chocolate. Pretty good though. I wouldn't share these with any of you. Even though I offer to share with you guys. Y'all wasn't getting any of those. Ooh! I love it. I often say when I have stuff that I like, I go much too good for children. And if you read Matilda, you know what I'm quoting. So, yeah. So we're going to go to our next one. Zweibells. Onion rings. Once October rolls around, yes, I know this is a little late. It was supposed to be done in October or September, but I didn't do it, so we're doing it late. Once October rolls around, there's one particular festival on everyone's mind. Lily already mentioned it in chat. No, it's not Oktoberfest. Darn! That happens in September, which makes no sense. We're talking about the Weimar Onion Festival, originating back in 1653 as a way for locals to share their onions for the winter. Let's see, where was I? It's Germany's oldest folk festival, 157 years older than Oktoberfest. Today, over 300,000 annual attendees stock up on fresh onions, relish, and famous onion pie, and watch the crowning of the Onion Queen. Open up this outrageously crunchy oniony yum, and you'll see what the hype's all about. I love onions. So, I was wrong. I thought it was. They look so cute. They're like little Funyuns. Hello. Oh. Good. A little stale, but that's okay. That's my fault. I should have ate it when they were fresh, but I didn't stream, so. They taste like Funyuns. I love Funyuns. It has been my favorite snack since I was a little kid. These are really good. I'll probably eat those this evening. Alrighty here. What's next? Ah. Bums! I find it funny that it's a German snack with a French name. But it is. These are ketchup potato sticks. Any good food combo as iconic as ketchup and fry? Or is there any good combo? Just ketchup and fries, which everybody loves that. Actually, I like ketchup or fries and mustard. Fries and mayonnaise sometimes too. Or all three. Anyway. In Germany, yes, ketchup, fries, and currywurst. Ooh, currywurst. The classic dish is made by pouring a mix of curry powder and ketchup over grilled German wurst, which is sausage, and pommes, which are fries. Was first made in 1949 Berlin. Now it's ubiquitous, that's a word, across all major cities, but none more than Berlin. And it's even a tradition for every mayoral candidate to have a photo op at a currywurst stand. Okay. Here you'll taste the spicy ketchup and fries classic and an extra crispy snack. Even without the worst, the snack might be Berlin's best. Yes, I like French fries with mayonnaise, and it has to be good mayonnaise, not Miracle Whip. I got smart. I left some scissors in here. You need like vegetable straws. Ooh. I don't taste so much as ketchup as like dehydrated tomato soup. Not bad. I don't think it's my favorite snack ever. Not bad. They are crispy though. You know what? They have a picture of the glass bottle ketchup. And that's what it kind of reminds me of. You know, you get a little dried piece when you try to turn it upside down and pop the bottom to make it come out. It kind of tastes like the dried ketchup pieces. Oh. Alright. That's not it. Alrighty. We'll go to our next one. Waffles! So these are lemon wafer bars. Who doesn't love a squeeze of lemon on their schnitzel or a citrusy kick on their sauerkraut? I do love sauerkraut. Delicious. I used to hate it as a kid, but now I just eat it by itself. And that is consequently Dez's favorite meal. It loves kielbasa and sauerkraut with smashed potatoes. Do you want to make them happy? Or you're receiving them as a guest? Have that as a meal and you be his friend forever. Anyway, with all the ways lemons are incorporated into their cuisine, you would think Germany's lemon orchards, I tried to say orchids, incorrect, well, would go on for miles, except they don't actually grow natively at all. That's why Germany is the second biggest importer of citrus in the world market, spending almost 375 million every year, and that's why we're making sweets with these crispy little lemon wafers, so we can understand why they're in such high demand. Cool. I'm just gonna leave these scissors out. How about that? Or not get it open at all. on a kick years ago where I just wanted sugar wafers all the time. All the time. That's pretty much what these are. Didn't matter if they were strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, orange, whatever. I just loved them. They're really lemony though, but it's good. They're kind of tart. And I like tart. The cream is really lemony. Goodness. Really good with tea. It just gets a bit. You get the cream on your tongue, and it's like super sour. I don't think it's supposed to be. It could just be me though. I've been having allergy issues since the weather warmed up. So. Lucky old me. So now we're gonna do our yummy bag, which is our smaller stuff. Try and get some of the lemon taste out my mouth. Ooh. Alright. Alrighty. This is our first one. We have milk and honey, I guess. Milk and honey, if you wanted to guess. This is a caramel. On October 3rd, 1990, Germany's separate states were reunited as a single country for the first time in 45 years. Almost a year and like a month, maybe a month and a week after I was born. Which is why every year people all over the country celebrate October 3rd as Unity Day. Parades, concerts, and fireworks make it easy to put you in or get in the spirit of unity. What if we told you there was an excellent way to celebrate right now? And if you think the answer is these milk and honey caramels, you'd be correct, because they are delicious union of creamy milk and sticky honey and ultra soft caramel. One reason I want to go to Germany is so I can see the remnants of the Berlin Wall, which they have one at the Berlin Wall or Berlin Museum, I think. But yeah, I was born in August of 1989, and the Berlin Wall actually came down. Well, started to come down in December of 1980. But yeah. Ooh. These are pretty good. Really kind of sweet though. That could be me though, like I said. I'm having allergic issues recently. So that could be why So I do like those. Alrighty. What's that supposed to be? It's chewy. Whew. That was an interesting taste. I'm not sure I like that. So we have our next one. Very, very tiny. I'm not sure what that says or what that is. A passion fruit? I'm not sure. So this is an assorted sour fruit candy. There are other ones, but this is the only one I could find. It was bottom of the bag and tiny. If there's one thing to learn from Hansel and Gretel is that you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, or a house by its cake walls. Well, wouldn't you? Sure, the sparkling sugar windows might seem super awesome, but we all know that the witch on the other side was, well, not super awesome. Keep that in mind with this yum. It may look plain as you unwrap, but with one chew will reveal a succulent burst of apple, passion fruit. Oh, so that's what that is. It is passion fruit. A black currant and grapefruit. And a much better surprise than Evil Witch, don't you think? I don't know, if Evil Witch comes out of this thing, I don't know what we're gonna do. Guess that'll be a first. He's sticky. It's sour though. It's good, but it's sour. Alrighty. And we're gonna do our last one out of our yummy bag. Yummy bag, yummy bag. And everybody want a yummy bag. So we have another milk caramel. This one's Erglot cough, I guess. Don't speak word of German. Ramstein's probably like the closest I get. But anyway, this is German eggnog fudge. Just like Christmas in Germany. Every December, Germans from Munich to Hamburg are eagerly awaiting their first sip of Erglicker. Yes, Erglicker. I don't know. The German version of eggnog. While it may seem similar to the traditional eggnog at first, one ingredient transforms the taste. This version uses egg yolks instead of the whole egg. I don't think it'd make it richer. The difference, a richer, creamier drink that's perfect for the holidays. But you don't have to wait for the holidays to enjoy this. I'm gonna say it again. Erlicker fudge. So, Prost. Not water, so you can do that. I can say Prost. Yeah. I see if it might smell different. Excuse me. Oh. It reminds me of rum balls. If any of y'all have ever had those. It's pretty good. But yeah. It's got that alcoholic tang to it. Not a kid's version of eggnog. Whew. I could eat like a whole box of those at Christmas and not feel bad. Ooh. It got really sweet towards the end, but still pretty tasty. This is our next one. Nuffles! Cuffles! I don't know, they're cute. These are ham and cheese puffs. For Germans, there's no such thing as too much ham and too much cheese. A typical breakfast, eggs with ham slices and cheese on the bread. Lunch, an open-faced ham and cheese sandwich. Dinner, a plate of rolled ham, cheese, pickled vegetables, and bread. And in between, these ham and cheese puffs. It only makes sense that Germany's quintessential food pairing would also be the country's favorite snack. I know, isn't that a cute name? Cuffles. Coincidentally, I'm not a big ham eater. I don't like ham. I've never liked ham. I think my taste just changed over the years. Kind of getting back into it, but I douse it in mustard. Call me weird if you wish. They smell good though. Hammy. So they look like little waffles. Not so much hammy as smoky. I think that's why I don't like ham that much. I don't like smoke taste. So, and most ham is smoked, so they aren't bad if you like ham and cheese. If you do, great. If you don't, probably not for you. They are coincidentally salty though. Ooh. Oh goodness. Super salty. Just wasn't expecting that. Alright, Lily called them correctly. So it's our next one. I'm kind of excited about this. I like jammy cookies. They're one of my favorites. The sweet cherry cookies. Okay. Pro tip, if a giant offers you cherries, say no. In the grim tale, The Valiant Little Tailor, a giant lowers the uppermost branch of a cherry tree into the titular tailor's hands, supposedly so he can taste the fruit. But when the giant lets go, the branch springs upright and the tailor goes flying. Fortunately, the tailor later uses his wits to outsmart the giant. And fortunately for you, there's no giant standing by in the way for these buttery cookies. So, those giants. It is a cute little package. You can bring it out when you have some company for tea or something. I don't have any company who wants tea. I don't have company. If you'd like to come be company, me and Dessa would appreciate it. We'd probably feed you, by the way. And we could play games. We're very simple folk. I had to go. I feel bad about opening it because I can't really reclose it and I have to put it in the jar. They're like little sandwich cookies. Oh, really cheery smelling jam. But it's like a little Linzer cookie. It's good. It's sweet though. Got a fun place to put it. It's really sweet. Definitely need it with some tea. I don't know what it is about getting in front of the stream again and you guys. I don't know if it's a combination of everything I'm eating or the fact that I eat a little bit so I don't eat everything on an empty stomach. But I just get the burps. If y'all hear them, I apologize. I've already mentioned it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You hear it? Sorry. If you don't worry about it. But this is good. I'm gonna finish it, but I don't want to leave it. Shoe break. Ugh, those are really good though. So, if any of y'all remember our Austria box from Universal Yums, remember we had chocolate with marzipan. And that's exactly what this is. Chocolate with marzipan, or chocolate covered marzipan. I'm not quite sure. And if you missed any of our streams and would like to watch other places that we go, Universal Yums, there are some other crates that I have done before, or boxes, subscription boxes on YouTube. So please feel free to hop over there and check those out. So our dark chocolate marzipan bar. Intense almond candy coated in chocolate. People in northern Germany are going nuts for a certain almond candy, marzipan. While the origin of the confection is Where am I reading now? While the origin of this confection is made from sugar, honey, and almond meal is widely debated, many are quick to claim credit with the city of Lubbock as a top contender. In fact, it's considered the marzipan capital of the world. Once you try this soft, chewy, and intensely almondy candy coated in decadent dark chocolate, you'll see why its popularity is spread all over North Germany and beyond. I'm not gonna. It's fancy looking too. It's got like gold foil. I have not seen a candy bar wrapped in actual foil in years. Smells good. Just roll that up for later. That's good. I like that a lot. It tastes different than the marzipan chocolate from Austria. This one's more grainy. Than the other one, and I guess that's the almonds that they use, the almond meal. I like it though. The last vivid chocolate bar memory of a foil that I have was a Kit Kat in maybe elementary school. It had the red paper and the foil around it. I just don't do it these days. Alrighty, we go to our next one. And it's more chocolate. It's forest fruit. Milk chocolate with forest fruit filling. Close your eyes and imagine yourself surrounded by the darkest evergreens you have ever seen. The scent of pine fills your senses, and you hear the faint trickle of the Danube River in the distance. Now take a piece of this chocolate and hold it to your nose. We'll do it in a second. Can't smell it through the wrapper. Smells like paper. Are you smelling the plentiful wild berry bushes that dot the landscape? You might as well be. All the rich fruit flavors in this chocolate are also found in Germany's famous Black Forest. So take a deep breath, have another bite, and enjoy the hike. So for your video game nerds, this one's also wrapped in foil. Black Forest cake was the cake that in what is it? Half-Life Portal, I think. Yep. Never played the game, I just know that. And I also like Black Forest cake. It's one of my favorites. That's really rich smell. It's not dark chocolate, it's milk chocolate, but it's really dark. So there's like a jam inside. Ooh, it's sweet. HDO. I'll have one more. Put that right there. I think that's my favorite so far. I really like that. Oh, I don't want to make myself sick again. So the stream we did last week, I only tried to take little bites of everything, but I still ended up eating too much chocolate. So I was okay. I didn't get sick or anything. And just kind of overboard on the chocolate, but that's okay. I put my stomach online for you guys. The next one is a little happy they got. So inside this bag is a game they play in Germany. So we have our We have our instructions. We have our mat. And then we have our game pieces in here. So this is for a game called, I'm probably saying this wrong. I apologize. If anybody speaks German, please correct me. Chocolate pieces all over the place too. So for Mihul, I guess, one of Germany's oldest games. Can't agree on who gets to eat the last gem. Compete for it. This month you'll get to play one of, well, one this came a while ago. This month you'll get to play one of the oldest strategy games in all of Europe. Mihul, yes. Also known as Mills. Germans have been playing this game since ancient times, as early as the Holy Roman Empire in the 9th century. In fact, some families even have heirloom game boards passed down throughout generations. Once you've played a round or two, you'll see what its classic game withstood the test of time. Let's see here. So Mihul is a strategy game in which players move their pieces around the board in order to create lines of 3. For the completed line, for each completed line or mule, the player gets to capture an enemy piece, and the game ends when the player has captured 7 pieces. That's kind of how that's played. That sounds pretty fun. I get Des to play with me. But now we have a fun game to play. We usually do. Well, we used to. We don't anymore because we do other things or are too busy. But he says I cheat and I say he cheats. So alrighty. I don't know what it is. I was looking at it and I'm trying to see because it's got peanuts here. So peanut buttery puffs. Used to be one of my favorite snacks. Nothing is more popular in Germany than football, aka soccer. They have that weird bee in it. Anyway, well, that and this yum. Ooh, Erdennuss flips. Erdennuss. Yes, peanut flips are Germany's most popular snacks and a local go-to for soccer fans sitting back to watch their favorite teams. The key to their popularity is their size. This bag is designed to last you through a 90-minute game, and even if you're nervously eating during overtime. I mean, it is a big bag compared to the other bags we had. It's a pretty big bag. I'm actually shocked they sent a bag this big in the box. And if you're like us, you can't help to eat them 3 at a time. Hello, Dustin. So do you not like peanut butter or you don't like peanut butter puffs? Lily. You smell like peanut butter. Oh, they're cute. Okay, I thought these were going to be sweet. And they're not. But they're peanut buttery. But it's not sweet. These are interesting. You might like these, Dustin. I know you like peanut butter. Those are pretty good. They remind me of actual, like, peanuts. That's what they remind me of. Alrighty. So we go to our next one. More chocolate. I may have to actually drink some tea this time with all the chocolate. It's that time of year. Usually with the colder months, we get more chocolate selections because you don't have to worry about them melting in the mouth. So yes, this is lemon chocolate. Woohoo! Lemon and chocolate is actually delicious sometimes. So dark chocolate lemon cream bar. If you've gotten this far into the box, then you're likely thinking, wow, the Germans must really love chocolate. And you'd be right. In fact, Germany consumes the the second most chocolate in the world per capita, behind Switzerland. How much chocolate are we talking? Nearly 20 pounds per person. While shipping your 20-pound quota would be a bit excessive, we think this decadent bar with a citrusy lemon cream will make up for it. And I will tell you, I'm sitting here holding this. This is a hefty bar. I mean, it's hefty. And wrapped in foil. Who got time for that? I ain't got time for that. I must devour. Goodness gracious. This is a, look at this booger. He's thick. I know, like everyone's had foil on it. I like that. Ooh. Oh. That cream in there. It's lemony. I don't bite it. That's interesting. And kind of a weird interesting. I would not put these two together. And if I was shopping in the store, I'd probably like, oh, that's weird, I don't want to try that. But I kind of like it, and I kind of don't. I don't know. I am undecided. I will say though, the dark chocolate on the outside is the best dark chocolate I've had in a good while. I'm just not sure of this combination. It's interesting. For sure. For sure, it's interesting. Break, sorry. That is true. I think so far, out of the chocolate that we've had, and out of all the boxes that I've had, this box has had the best chocolate, even though it's like a month or two old, because I took a break. It's still really good. Now, so far out of the box, I think the first chocolates, the Stracciatella, the cream and chocolate, and the fruit one were the best. But I think we still have some to go. I'm still unsure about the cola orange juice, but it clears the chocolate. So we have some more little globes of goodness. And I'm kind of excited about this, because it's caramel and sea salt. I love salted caramel. It is one of my favorites. So we have salted caramel milk chocolate bonbons. Think you've had all the caramel, or think you've had all that caramel has to offer? Welcome to Germany. From rich, fluffy, caramelly apple cake. Oh, I love German apple cake. One of my favorites. I make one usually closer to Thanksgiving, but I didn't make one this year. Did find a recipe for an apple strudel that I'm thinking about making. It even has their golden raisins. Anyway, to nut-filled caramel tarts and to crispy caramel-filled cookies, the Germans seem to have found a way, nearly in every possible way, to perfect our favorite ingredient. And just when we thought we couldn't get any better, here comes another chocolate covered soft caramel with a touch of sea salt. Will the innovations ever cease? Alright. Smells good. Okay, so it's like a caramel cream. I was expecting like drinking caramel. This is good though. I like this a lot. Yeah, y'all aren't getting those either. Those are tasty, guys. I'm glad they were at the end. I do like the packaging. So, you open it up, and there's the little chocolates, and you just pop it closed. There you go. Nifty. Chocolate's kind of rich on that. Alright. So we have our last one. I mentioned that I like mustard. And that's exactly what this is. Mild Bavarian mustard. If you like pretzels, sausages, or even just a simple sandwich, you are in for a treat. Bavaria is world famous for their unique taste on mustard. So we went out of our way to make sure our super yum customers, which I am, got to try it. Made from a special mixture of yellow and brown mustard seeds called a middle scarf, I guess. Bavarian mustard is sharper, tangier, and all around tastier than your standard yellow bottle. And just one little taste will make you thankful we sprung for a bigger tube. So, Des eats his salted pretzels with cheese usually, or just by themselves. I eat mine with mustard. I also eat my sausages with mustard, ham with mustard, French fries with mustard. I was a weird kid and ate bread with mustard, so I like mustard. So I'm on, let's see. Please don't go everywhere. Mixed a little bit though. It's a metal tube, so I kind of feel like it's toothpaste, but it's not. I'm gonna try it on the ham and cheese puff. That makes sense. Oh, there we go. That's good. That's some good mustard. I like that mustard. It's really good mustard. And that will be going on some sandwiches. Alrighty, guys. That's the end of our Germany box. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think our next box is Scandinavian countries, which I didn't realize Scandinavia was a region. I don't know. I don't know. So, but anyway, let's see when we'll be doing that. Sometimes this weekend. So, I hope y'all guys enjoyed. I'm fixing to go wrap up my snacks so I can eat some later and hopefully not go into a chocolate coma like I did last week. But anyway, if y'all have any suggestions, let us know, or me or Des. If you've missed us streaming, we are on YouTube. Yeah, I'm fixing to go drink some tea and get some of this chocolate down. So I wish you guys a good night, and I'll see y'all next time.